Hello everyone, this is Joanna, and this evening I plan to demonstrate or just use my Julep plie wand on camera. I have had this for a while since the box came out, and I think I showed it in a haul, but I had not really used it. So today I'm going to try it out here on camera. I have on a base coat of this Julep nail therapy, just one coat of that I've had on from earlier. And then the polish that I'm going to use to probably do my demonstration of this plie wand is this Kayla polish, and it's kind of an iridescent purple. I have on 2 coats of it on the thumb and the pinky fingers that I just applied straight out of the bottle to see what it would look like. So I will go ahead and try to get into this for you, and we will see how this goes. Now I will say this plie wand, from what I could understand and what they showed when I ordered mine, was just a nail polishing tool to kind of help with your non-dominant hand if you have difficulty polishing your nails. I haven't really noticed which one of my hands are more dominant than the other, but I do notice I tend to paint one hand a little bit better. I wouldn't say that the lesser hand is more dominant because sometimes it just depends on what kind of polish I'm using. But I got this plie wand, and I think in this box you get this whole thing right here. And then also in my Julep box came these pieces right here, and I hadn't really experimented with them, so I do know you don't necessarily have to have a separate brush, and I am glad that I have one in case something goes wrong with something. So you do have the separate brush, but if you've already got Julep polish, you'll basically just need this part right here, this cap, and you'll need your plie wand. So if you have this package right here and this one, you will essentially have 2 extra polish brushes, and I almost actually bought extra brushes that I didn't need because I didn't know how this would come. So I'll go ahead and we will try this out. This is how it comes in the box. You will get your plie wand here, and you can bend it, and then you will get this extra brush here, and the system will fit together like this, and then you can turn this depending on how you want to use it. You could try this way with that hand, and see, it's odd for me because the tool isn't odd, but I feel like when I hold this in this hand like this, that does feel a little bit better. So perhaps this hand right here, I don't know if that would be considered the one that's my non-dominant hand, because I think doing it in this direction for me is easier than if I try it in this direction. But we're going to try this and see. So we're going to take this piece off and put it back in the box because we don't need it. And then we are going to take this cap from this polish, and I would rather just go ahead and loosen my cap up now. And I'm going to go into this package, and I'm going to take out this overcap piece. So right now for myself, I find that I don't have a need to use the extra brushes just yet. So we're going to put that down on there like that, and I like to do this just to make sure that my cap is indeed on there. We're going to do this. Now, this is the part that's going to be awkward for me, is you apparently have to clear this off first, or what I could have and should have done was probably position my wand the way I wanted it first, and then that would probably make it easier, but I don't know. Because I've heard a lot of people say that you probably need to clear your space off first. And I, for one, have a lot of clutter on my table, which I need to clear that out. So we're going to try this, and I hope you can see that. I've got a bead of polish there. I usually don't use that much, but this is a sheer polish, so it kind of really wouldn't make a big difference there. That was why I tried it on, to see what it would look like, because I may keep this polish on and stamp over it. So this part right here isn't super bad, but it is different from what I'm used to. So now I'm going to see on this side if I can keep this the same way, and I think probably not. I think I will turn this like this, but I will say when you're going to work with this, it might be best to have something there in case your polish drops, because in my case this is a marble table. It wouldn't necessarily completely damage it, but I really don't want any polish on my table. So this isn't super bad. Now this is nice for this, but I can't say that I would pull this out all the time. But for this time that I'm using this, I really like this, and I hope that you can see that. So we're going to let this coat dry, and I'm going to just put this back in here like this for now. And I'm going to leave this like this, and then we're going to apply another coat. Okay, so we are back, and I'm going to see, like I've left this on here like this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if maybe I just leave this like this. I'm going to see if I can use it in this position on both hands. So we're going to do this. And I kind of like this polish, but it is a nice sheer iridescent polish for when you want to look like that. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to apply a third coat. I probably won't because I plan to stamp over this. Okay, and this is really nice. Now I will say for myself, I don't plan on trying to use this cap with other polishes. I will specifically use it with Julep. Now I was going to try this, but I can see now where I need to readjust this. So when I turn it this way, it helps a little bit, but I think I'm going to turn it back that way. So I definitely noticed that it's easier for me to use it in my left hand versus my right. But even though this looks kind of awkward, this is a bit more comfortable. As you can see, I've got this thing pointing up here. So it is a bit more comfortable doing it like this. But it is odd, and like I said, I just opened this up. Like I did talk about it in my haul, but tonight is the first night that I've actually just opened it up. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the two fingers that I already did just for smoothness here. And because I accidentally did my pinky while I was talking, meaning that it had 3 coats on it. So, but this isn't, you know, bad. It's awkward at first, but like I said, I will continue to do this with my Julep polishes because of the fact also that I don't have to use those brushes, so I don't need to worry about cleaning them. And we're going to see if this comes off of here easily or not. Okay. So this is the cap. I'm going to put my Julep cap back on. And then these 2 pieces come off and the tool is still clean. So that was it. I just wanted to come back on here and just show me using this because there are quite a group of demo videos that are in use right now or being shown right now, and they're all really good and they all got different information on them. So that was it, and until the next time, everyone have a great evening. And do watch the rest of the Julep videos, as I was trying to say where I cut myself off at. Everybody's take on this plie wand is different, and they're also interesting, so you will probably want to hear what a lot of people have to say. So until the next time, everyone have a great evening.